Hey Scorpio, welcome to Azores Tarot. My name is Drea. I'm doing a first half of June reading. It is a general reading. If love shows up, then it shows up. If it resonates, then it resonates. And if not, then please do not try to make this story fit. So general reading for the first half of June. For Scorpio. So if you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. And if you'd like a personal reading, then please do check out the details in the description box below. So here we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Chariot and the 6 of Cups. I did see the 6 of Cups in the shuffle. In the okay, all right. Stop playing with the cards. So we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Star card, we have the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Tower, the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Page of Swords. The overall energy is the Chariot and the 6 of Cups. Okay, so Scorpio, you are not mixing your words about something, but you're in alignment with something. You're not mincing your words. I feel like this is you taking on the energy of this Queen of Swords, and I feel like it could be you could have air in your chart, or you could be just engulfing those kinds of energies, but I feel like this is you. And I feel like you are not mincing your words. I feel like you are definitely cutting something out, and this is something you're in alignment with. There's been conflict, or what you've done has caused conflict. But with alignment and then conflict, or alignment, hope, and then conflicts, there's a I think it's something that I think maybe you're conflicted mentally, but I do think that this is something that you are happy with. I don't feel like, yeah, it feels like you're happy with it. This conflict, you're like, right, well, I knew it was going to ruffle a few feathers. I knew people weren't going to like it, so you're all right with it. Okay, and you've got the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Tower. So the Ace of Wands is obviously a brand new, passionate beginning in passion. Could be a creative beginning as well, and it could also be some action. So somebody could be taking action. It could be you that takes action, or it could be somebody who takes action. But it could be you taking action towards, or somebody taking action towards you, giving you an offer of love, which shakes you down. And this is the Tower. This is not, like the Knight of Swords. This is the Tower. This shakes your whole world around you and changes the way you were thinking. So maybe you were going along, Scorpio, giving people, and someone confesses their love to you. And someone confesses their love to you. Oh, what a nice story. Someone confesses their love to you, and you it knocks your socks off, really. And being a typical Scorpio, as you do, I know many Scorpios in my life, And being a typical Scorpio, you kind of do this. You kind of hide behind your burdens or your responsibilities, or the stuff you've got to do. You don't make it readily available, because this person confesses their love and then takes action towards you. Like, they take action towards you pretty quickly, and then you're like, no, wait. You put all this stuff in the way. And then you start watching them. It's such a oh. But it feels like a happy situation. Your overall energy is the Chariot and the Six of Cups. So it feels like a really happy situation. I think you're going along and you're thinking, oh, blah, blah, blah. I know I'm gonna ruffle a few feathers, and I know that, you're not thinking about it. This is as again, love has come up. This is a situation that catches you by surprise, completely unawares. And then you're just like, what is this? Oh, all right, let's see. This is pretty straightforward. Let's see what the other clarifying deck has to say. Ah, so you're leaving a situation behind. You're leaving an emotional situation behind, and you said what you said, your piece, Scorpio. Wowie. You said your piece. Yep, we have the Fool with the Star card. Alignment with a new journey. Oh, I just saw it. It was trying to come out. The Sun. The Magician. And the Eight of Swords. Or should that go the other way? The Magician was in the middle. Wait, hold on. No. That was right. Yeah, so you look at that, you got the Five of Swords with the Sun. So, as I said, you were perfectly aligned with the situation. You were like, okay, I know I'm going to ruffle a few feathers. Some people are going to be upset by what I've said, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm not changing how I feel. How I feel is how I feel about it. And King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Okay, how I feel about it. There's no regrets about it. And then a manifestation happens. A manifestation happens. And you are able to, somebody makes you an offer of love. They make an offer of love, though, from an isolated position. They're behind it, they're feeling like, oh. So maybe this is somebody who you've wanted to come towards you, and they didn't. So you told them some home truths about themselves, and then they were like, oh, but I do love you. I do love you. That's what I think maybe this is about. And so, it's, they sort of make you an offer and they say, oh, I do love you. So maybe this is somebody that you feel that, didn't love you or didn't love you enough. So then we have the Death card with the Tower. So massively here we have a big change, a big change. Because now what you were thinking or what you thought is not the case. So there's a misunderstanding here. And this is what shakes you up, and then it causes an about turn, 180, a death and a rebirth, a 180, not a 360 because you go back to the same point, but a 180, you turn completely the opposite direction. So, a 180 degree turn. So it shakes you up and causes you to then turn around. So with this heartbreak energy, and move in quite fast with this heartbreak energy, with this whole King of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, carrying these burdens now. Okay, so my initial feeling in the beginning that was like, oh, you know, this person told you that they love you and it's caught you unawares. I was right about that. It has caught you unawares. But then I think this is you that turns around and rushes in towards them, takes action towards them. And I feel like, even though this is the Three of Swords, I kind of feel like you got your heart on your sleeve now. You feel a bit exposed, Scorpio. I know Scorpios don't like to feel that way. But you're feeling a bit exposed, and but then you do take action. You do reciprocate. You do reciprocate. And you're watching them, but you're watching them with love. You know, perceiving them. There we go. To get around there, I had to get around that one. Your perception is a perception. You're then perceiving them with love. And then obviously the overall energy is movement, and the Six of Cups, which is, you know, childhood happiness, or just innate happiness, you know, that innocent happiness, that real heartfelt happiness, and there's fast, rapid movement with it. So this is very straightforward, Scorpio. For others of you, see if there's any other stories going on here. For others of you, all I can see is that you're speaking your mind. And because you speak your mind, somebody offers you love. At the center of the reading is a Knight of Cups. I can't see any more stories. Okay, so let's see what the what advice the Oracle decks have for you, Scorpio. Okay, so let's see what the advice is for you. Interesting. I think it was 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first card out is Loving All That Is, which is number 22. Second card out is Heart Fire. Then from the other deck we have, first card out was Moon Tree. Balance and Enchantment. Okay, so let's have a read. Number 22. It's a really short message, Loving All That Is. You are just asked to love. Everything else will take care of itself. So there you go, Scorpio. Just love. Don't worry. Everything else will take care of itself. And then we have number 1, Heart Fire. And it says, trust the passion and fire in your heart to guide your decisions now. What would make you feel most alive? Choose that. If you are feeling lack of genuine passion in your life, take comfort that it is awakening in your heart now, bringing something that has been long to rest back to life. So that is Heart Fire. And then we have Moon Tree. Always say it's the marriage card. It is a card of marriage. And we also have Balance here. Interesting. Okay, so it says, an old idea resurfaces. Conditions are right now. The moon is in alignment with your heavenly star. Nurture this idea. With love and positive energy, you will achieve positive results. The mysterious image on this card is a majestic ocean. This grows toward its branches, reaching out to the sky, nourished by light, spiritual moon. This card also represents a marriage of some kind. The marriage of heaven and earth, the physical or spiritual, or a sacred union through which something new is born. So that is moon tree. And then we have balance. Regardless of whether you are male or female, this card mirrors what is happening energetically and emotionally inside of you. It represents your yang masculine energy and the healing that automatically occurs when you open your heart to allow your feelings to flow through. And if you look and see, he's actually crying. Your feelings to flow through. There is no need to analyze anything. Simply release all you feel inside. If you feel like confiding in a trusted friend or health professional, then do it. Journal writing is also very helpful and therapeutic. Start to make time for you. Be loving and gentle with yourself. This time is to nurture you. So that is balance. And then we have enchantment. And it says, think of someone and connect with them spiritually. Send your love, light and blessings. Observe nature and her changing seasons, autumn leaves, a misty sunrise, dewdrops in the morning, waves of the ocean and luscious blades of grass, a rainbow, a smile, a kind gesture, sincerity and love. In spite of all the madness, difficulty, pain and suffering, the world is still an amazing place. Life is amazing, the sky is amazing, the universe, the great cycles of life, death and rebirth, and you are amazing. So we have life, death and rebirth most definitely here with the Tower and the death card. So there's something coming towards you in the first half of June, Scorpio, that is going to give you a completely different outlook on life. You know, it could be somebody, you know, wanting to be in a relationship with you. So approach it with a loving heart, be easy on yourself, trust how you feel inside, and you know, just let the universe take care of it. Just, you know, enjoy. This looks like fun to me. Okay, so ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question, Scorpio, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question, Scorpio, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question, Scorpio, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. Waited a long time for that one. Okay, so the first answer that came out was yes. The second was abundance. The third is a no. But the fourth is a yes. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you found this reading useful. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. Have a wonderful first half of June. Mwah, many blessings to you. See you again soon.